In today's video, we're making my signature nightmare nachos. Let's get right into it for episode 1 of our brand new series, Mealtime with Noah.
Nom nom.
Mealtime with Noah! Alright, so to start off with, let's go over our ingredients. You're gonna need 1 Mega 4-meat great value Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza from your local Walmart. You're going to need that to fall over, and let's go to the American side, hot and spicy banana peppers. These are a key ingredient. Then you're going to need peppers, bell peppers preferably. I have orange and red strips here. These are leftovers from a previous meal. You need chicken breasts. These are very important. You need green onion. And you're going to need Tostitos, hint of lime, and great value salt and vinegar chips. So, now that we've gone over the ingredients, let's get into how to put them together. To set your oven to 425 degrees. There we go. You're going to want to make sure you have a clean counter. So let's just do a little bit of this. As you can see, it isn't fully clear because we have our chicken breast, our salt and vinegar chips crushed up into a nice powdery-like substance, and we have paper towel. Now, the reason we have the paper towel here is to dry off our chicken breast so you can roll it around in here. So let me show you that. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your chicken breasts, and you're going to want to, first of all, move this for now. Then you're wanting to wash your hands. Very important. Always wash your hands before and after handling raw meat. Do that now! Okay, now that we've done that, we are going to grab a plate. Any plate will do. I'm picking this one. You're going to want to take your raw chicken breast, take them out of whatever container they are in. Ooh, okay. Don't do what I just did. I have to wash my hands again. What you should do is take this, put it on the plate first. Do not be like me. Okay, so now that we're back from me not being smart, we're going to put this paper towel on this plate here. And these, again, the chips, very important, they're going to go kind of here-ish. So, you're going to want to take the chicken breast out of here and just really pat it down, you know? You don't want it to be dripping wet, but you don't want it to be dry. So you kind of just want to get all the juices that are on the chicken off. Then take the chicken breast and you put it into the chip dust. This is important. You put it in the chip dust and you roll it around. You roll it around, you press it, and you just really get it covered in the chips. Now, you do that 3 more times. Alrighty. So now, here's the very important part. You want to take your chicken, which is now crusted in the salt and vinegar chips, and you want to open up your oven, preheated to 425 degrees, and just gently put that on the middle rack. Now, this is going to take a while to cook, so remember to check in on it approximately every 10 to 15 to 5 minutes. Now, first thing you want to do after working with chicken is wipe down your cooking surface. You do not want to get salmonella. Take a nice warm cloth, you wipe her down. It's all good now. Okay, now, while the chicken's cooking, we're going to prepare the other parts of the nachos. You're going to take big knife and your things. Now, depending on what you are putting in your nachos, or if you're doing 1/2 spicy, 1/2 not spicy, you're not going to want to mix these together. However, we're making my nightmare nachos, which are not normal nachos. So, it doesn't really matter. Now, what you're going to want to do for your normal peppers, If they aren't already cut into strips like mine are, you're going to want to cut them into strips. Then take them this way. Then just chop them into like medium-sized cubes. Good pieces here that you can sprinkle all over your nachos. See, that's good. So cleaned off then. You're going to want to grab a bowl like I have right here. Take these bad boys, put them straight into the bowl. Preferably more gracefully than I am doing right now. You may not even be able to see that. See, that would be bad. But you can see the mess I made. You're going to want to pick those up, put them into the bowl. That way, you don't look like a big goofball and dumb. Now, your green onions. I lied. Don't put these all in the bowl. You take your green onions, chuck them away. You're going to use them for later. Take your hot and spicy banana peppers. Brand new jar. You heard the pop there, brand new. You're going to want a fork. You're going to want to take a decent amount of banana peppers out of the jar and tenderly and delicately put them onto your cutting board. Seal up the jar. Use it again later. Now, you're going to want to take these and mince them. Or whatever you call cutting them into small little bits. I think that's what mince means. I don't know. Again, the way I cut things is not professional. I am not a professional cook. I am a dum-dum who makes bad food that tastes good. But personally, this is how I like my banana peppers cut. Like this. Thin, small. Now, you put them in there. This really lets the juice out. So then, same fork as before, you want to mix this together. You want to make it until you cannot get a piece of bell pepper that is not spicy. Now, this is good. However, I'm going to make some more. That way, we can move on to making the nachos. Hey there, VoiceOver Noah here to tell you that my Mac stopped working. So here we're checking on the chicken. You can see it's getting golden brown, however, it is not cooked yet. So we're going to close the door back up and go work on some other stuff. Now, while you're waiting, you want to look at your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Great Value Mega 4-Meat Mozzarella Cheese Pepperoni Ham Sausage Bacon Crumble Pizza. You want to open it. It opens here on the side and kind of go from the bottom or get a corner. Opens just like that. You want to slide your pizza out. Now my pizza is weird. Your pizza should not look like this. From the looks of it, my pizza has done a bad. It seems like it has separated from the crust and seemingly slid down the pizza. So we're just going to see if we can tenderly move this to where it should be. It's looking like we aren't going to be able to. So this pizza is going to have to be more nacho than pizza. Okay. So once it is like this, you want to remove it from its plastic prison. Oh, so there's your pizza. Now, you do not want to cook your pizza at the same time as the chicken, because then you will burn your pizza and your chicken will not be fully cooked. So, as you can see on here, it says, preheat oven to 425, place pizza directly on the middle rack, bake for 12 to 15 minutes until crust is golden brown. Now, we're rule breakers here at Timely Productions or Mealtime with Noah or whatever this show is called. We're rule breakers. We're gonna put it. Funny thing, my other pan's dirty, so we're gonna wait until the chicken's done to put this in the pan. While you are waiting for your chicken to cook so you can put the pizza in the oven, you can grate some cheese. Now, I'm using Marble Great Value cheese, as you can see right here. And what you want to do, you want to go for the big chunk side. That's this side, as opposed to slice, small chunk, and that's not for cheese. You want to go here, and you want to go at an angle. You want to have your hands on the packaging, not on the cheese. And just kind of want to go from an angle. Just go up and down, up and down, down. Again, do not get your hands to touch the cheese. That's bad. You don't want to do that. Ew, weirdo. Might even want to go the whole thing. Now, I find doing this tends to break the cheese, which isn't what you want. So maybe switch the direction. Do it like this. This is much less efficient. So I'm going to go back to doing it this way. You know? Just really grind the cheese. This isn't going very well. Now, grinding cheese takes a lot of effort, so you want to be careful. You don't want to injure yourself grinding cheese. Shredding cheese. Keep on saying grinding cheese. You aren't really grinding the cheese. I mean, you are. You're kind of grinding it against the grater, but you're grating the cheese. No, you're doing that. See that? That might be enough cheese, but we're going to just keep on going. Do some more. Just really get this cheese into a nice pile for your nachos. So, you shredded your cheese. Look at that nice mountain. Now, you have to play the waiting game with your chicken. Like I said, 10 to 15 to 5 minutes. Check on your chicken every number of those, and eventually it will be cooked. For a further in-depth video on cooking chicken, go anywhere else but here. Alrighty, so as you can see, the chicken is done. So as you can see on the inside, it is white. There's no pink. It's fully cooked. There's a nice golden brown on the chips. So next up, we want to shred this. Now, normally, you know what? No, I lied. Okay, so I lied. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a spatula of some kind. Me personally, I got this one right here, very SpongeBob-esque. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get the chicken breast off of the pan onto the cutting board. Now that the chicken is cooked, it's okay to put it where you cut your hot banana peppers. Might even pop a little bit of flavor in there. So, take your chicken breasts up there. And this one's really on there, which is good. That means it's nice and crispy. You can see it's juicy. You can see how it's just coated in those chips. Okay, so now you've got all the chicken off there. You're going to want to take this. Now, this is still hot. If I touch this and hold it for a long period of time, I would burn myself. So I'm going to take this, put it in the sink, and we're going to try to scrape off as much of the chip dust as we can. Now, I'm not showing you this, so you're just going to have to trust me here while I do this very quickly. You can hear it. It's loud. It's annoying. And my very small microphone probably doesn't like it, so neither do you. But get a bunch off. Now, you have your tray. Now, what's going to happen to this tray is you're going to take your pizza and put it onto this tray. Now, it does not fit very well. So we're going to do this a bad way that I did not want to do, but now have to. We are going to open our refrigerator, oven, not a refrigerator. Don't listen to me. Never listen to me, and don't do what I'm doing. You're going to put your oven onto the middle rack. You're going to close it, and you're going to set a timer for not 15, not 12, 13, cut off by a timer there, for 13 minutes. And in 13 minutes, we will come back, and I will tell you what the next step is. Let's pop this open. As you can see, it's, first of all, okay. As you can see here, we got oven open. Pizza is mostly cooked. However, you do gotta turn her. At this point, might as well double hand it. So, what you're gonna want to do is kind of grab your cloth, make sure it's on your hands properly. just grab your pizza delicately-ish. Just kind of slide it onto your hand and up. Now let's move over to the workstation. Okay, so we are on to arguably the most important part of the pizza. And by pizza, I mean the nightmare nachos. You want to take your Tostitos lime, kind of sprinkle it on top of your pizza. You want to not fill it out to the edges because, again, you're a dum-dum whose pan is not big enough. So, I want to get this out here. Make sure it's nice and spread out quite a bit. Then, you want to cut up your chicken into smaller pieces. That way, while you're trying to eat your nachos, your chicken isn't just massive chunks. It's manageable pieces per bite. So, you just kind of want to sprinkle that on there. This will be really good. Now, obviously, this is way too much chicken for just this, so I will leave my breast separate. Just that way, it's not completely, a nightmare of food and meat. Because again, this is a for-me pizza. So, and you can always just have some more bigger pieces there. It's so soft you can tear it apart with your fingers. Yeah, so like this piece here, cut that up. Ooh, look at that. Look at how good that is going to be. Sprinkle that on there. Then you want to get your pepper mixture. You got that. Then you kind of just sprinkle it on top, across the pizza, to the corners, in the middle. No, you kind of just want to get that all over. Gotta scrape the sides to make sure you aren't wasting any. Just really bathe it in the peppers. Now, you want to get your cheese. You want to sprinkle that on top. Nice. You want to pretty much always keep the cheese moving. You don't want it for too long in one spot. You want a nice, even, semi-even coating of cheese. Now, if you remember earlier, I said throw the green onions away because we're going to use them later. Now is later. These are going to go on top and be a beautiful addition of both flavor and garnish. You just want to cut them up a bit. You want to keep them circular. You don't want to come too thin. You don't want too small. You want nice, happy medium. Then you just sprinkle it on top. And there you go. So that is the preparation now. Now that it's going to be ridiculously heavy, you're going to grab your oven mitts, which is what I should have done from the start. You're going to put them on, grab them, and I mean just look at this. This already looks delicious. But now, we're going to move them to the oven. So let's get to that. Okay, so going to carefully grab the pizza. Carefully. Very carefully. Again, this is very heavy. This is very heavy. Now, the key with grabbing it is you want to be gentle, which is why I'm taking off the oven gloves and I'm just going to barehand it. I'm going to carefully and delicately carry this pizza. Now, this is not good because now I have to very gingerly put it down, open the oven, and put this in the oven until the cheese is nice and melted. So, that'll probably take around 5, maybe 6 minutes. We'll see. So, we are going to be right here doing that. So, this is the handheld cam. as you can see, the cheese is melted and the nachos are ready. So I'm gonna pull these out of the oven. Okay, there we are. So I'm going to pull the nachos out of the oven. Okay, there we are. Those are a completed batch of Nightmare Nachos. I love this. I make it like pretty rarely just because it's so much food. This is probably enough food to feed me for a couple days. But yeah, so this is Nightmare Nachos. It's delicious. Gonna pop it out of the trap. It's delicious. It's gooey. It's ooey. It is everything food should be, all wrapped up in like a 9,000 calorie meal. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Cooking with Noah. Or Mealtime with Noah. No! I messed up the name! No, it's Mealtime with Noah. Thank you for watching Mealtime with Noah. And come back next time for another meal with Noah.